Mike started out this week with some extermination. He didn't get to do that back whenever we completed Curry and Braden's house. So we wanted to go ahead and do that. They have had some ants and spiders and stuff show up, so we're taking care of that now. What are we gonna go do? Feed the horsey and go see Pops. This is definitely one of Weston's favorite things to do whenever he comes over. He loves to golf, obviously, but going out to see the horses is special, and Greenlee loves it too. We haven't got to take Hallie out there yet, but last week, the neighbors gave us some horse treats, so today we're going to try to find Rio and see if we can feed him. Okay, so unfortunately, Rio did not come out and get a treat, but we could see him, and we'll just try again next time. What's the horse say?
As you guys can see, I've got my rig. This has been a fun little setup. And as you can see, we have mole dirt for days. I'm just going to keep using that and pile it up, and then when I need to fill in holes later down the road, I'll have some ready to go.
What are you doing, Pops?
I'm digging dirt. What are you doing? Feeding the horse?
Yeah.
I've got one more. Look at this one. This is the one I've been looking for.
Look at all that dirt.
That's the one I've been looking for.
All that mole dirt.
It's the last one.
Gopher dirt, mole dirt, whatever it is, dirt.
2 complete
You said that, Weston? Go for it.
bucketfuls.
Can you say gopher dirt?
Go do it.
All right, there's my mini gopher / moles, whatever they are. We haven't quite figured it out yet, but that's a pretty good pile. That would be a full bucket, maybe bucket and a half of the tractor. So I'll relocate that whenever we're leveling out some more areas. So fun stuff.
And I told you a couple of weeks ago that we thought we were down to our last mowing job for the season, but Mike decided to get back out and mow again today and mulch up a lot of the leaves falling off of those trees that you can see out front. We see deer in our area a lot, and this morning Mike and I were out running some errands, and on our way home we spotted a couple of little doe, and one of them was just running back and forth up and down the ditch, contemplating jumping over the fence, it looks like. And then there's another one you'll see here in just a second that was still across the road, and it was kind of stuck behind a gate and hadn't quite figured out how to get over it or around it or through it or under it yet. But for those of you who don't get to experience wildlife very much, here you go. All right, so here we are at the end of the week, and you see no barn door. Things have not gone as I would have liked them to have gone. I wanted that barn door up way long time ago, but it just doesn't always work that way. Today we are going to be, we got that up last week, so today we're going to be attaching the railing, and then we're going to put a board on one of the wheels, and then just kind of get our exact measurement for the door. And then this evening, Mike, and maybe me, but mostly probably just Mike, is going to take all of the wood over to our friend Kevin's house, because he's available this evening too, and work on the actual door. So it's going to be a little bit longer than what I want, but it is getting done. Okay, so this may seem kind of strange, but we attached the wheel track thingy, bobber jobber, whatever it's called, to a piece of wood so that we can guarantee the length is correct. And yeah, since this is totally customized, and our floor might be a little bit unlevel, so we want to make sure it rolls properly and doesn't drag the floor or anything before he goes out and does all this work on the wood. I mean, we could just make the door extra lengthy and then cut it off, but see, it's dragging right there. Yeah, the floor's unlevel. Looky, looky, looky! The pretty wood. We're loading it up. Well, Mike's loading it. I'm just standing here videoing him, making him do all the work. But anywho, loading it up. And then later this evening, I already told you this, but I'm telling you again, he is gonna take it. It's raining, it's misting. No! Okay, so we're not loading the wood. Dang. Okay, we'll load the wood later today. And then he will, he's taking it back. Take it over to Kevin's and we'll work on it there. All right, so it never really ended up raining. It just misted a little bit earlier today, but it is now time for Mike to load up the wood and head over to our friend's house. So I helped him grab the last couple of pieces. And you guys, I'm really bummed that I can't be there to help him, but I am super excited to see the progress he makes on it today. So off he goes.
All right, guys, we're in this phenomenally amazing shop of Mr. Kevin, and we've got the boards laid out. He is helping me figure out how to get this nice and square, and we're gonna use his amazing tool like we built our table, and use a domino joiner, which is this rascal right here, way better than our biscuit joiner. This is the size of these rascals. They're much bigger and stronger, and excited to put this all together. And this will be the barn door. And if anybody ever comes and hangs out with us and stays at our house, then you will use this as your privacy door. Okay guys, so what we did is we marked these. You probably saw that. I don't know if you can tell in the fast motion. Each of these lines are going to be representative of where these holes are being cut. You can see that right there. And then we'll put the dominoes inside, and it looked like I messed that one up. Now that I see that, I gotta do that again, looks like. All right, we got all of these cut, and the dominoes will get glued in, and then we will clamp that together. It is always my favorite part of any project when the tools are the right tools. As you can see, Kevin has a few clamps. Tightening those up. Lots of glue. I need to go buy some more glue tomorrow. Head back. We used last time. I didn't remember using that much glue, but I've forgotten already. He's got a lot of really cool clamps too, so there we go. We're gonna do one of these at a time, or two of them at a time, and then the next one we just want to connect this way. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Hey, here we are on another Friday.
Rushing and rushing. Mike's about to run out the door, so we wanted to film this really quickly for you guys. This week was mostly about the barn door, which is still not up. As you just saw, Mike and Kevin cranked out some of the barn door. You can tell them about it a little bit.
Well, I was trying to show you, he's got some really cool tools. That's why we've been blessed to have his resources. We've got a biscuit joiner and a couple other things we could do, but he has these really bigger dominoes is what they're calling me. They're literally the size of dominoes. And a lot of glue, and we're gonna do two of them now, and then we're gonna do another one, and then another one, add to it, but do them a little bit at a time because it's gonna be so heavy. It's gonna be one huge, heavy, honking door.
Yeah, but I'm really excited about that. It's gonna really complete the look in the living room, which I have longed for. So, not a whole lot else.
It must be a female thing, but yeah, it's good.
Longing for a barn door? Okay.
Yeah, longing for the complete look.
Oh, yeah.
She's a decorator. I am not.
He doesn't care. So anyways, this week was just short and sweet work-wise here. No, not really. He did a lot of things. I've had the grandbabies a lot this week, which has been super fun. I love getting to spend extra time with them, but that means he's gotten to do a lot more work outside and all, but
just grunt work is what I call it. Just little stuff that has to get done, mowing and moving mole hill.
Go for dirt.
Go for dirt, whatever is digging, and just trying to level that all out. So I don't know how much dirt I'll end up having when it's all said and done.
And by the way, we do plan to put out the granules or actually some gopher bait, but we just haven't had a chance to get to that yet. So that will happen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of going and buying it. So.
All right, well, next week is Thanksgiving, and we will obviously be with family, but we'll still try to have a little something for you. But
get that door done.
Thanksgiving traditions. I know that we talked about this with you guys last year, some of our favorite Thanksgiving traditions, but let us hear from you. What is your absolute, besides like turkey, if you do the traditional Thanksgiving meal, what is your favorite side dish? Mine? I can't even think. It's probably just like the dressing. Yeah, the dressing. It's his mom's recipe. It's amazing.
Dressing in the world.
I've learned to make it, and I think we shared it with you guys last year. So maybe we'll share it again.
Super, super good. All right. God bless.
Have a great week and a happy Thanksgiving.